Hello, this is Dr. Peter Rassicot again today with our Introduction to Philosophy. Glad that you could be with us today. Another beautiful rainy day here in central Massachusetts. We're going to look at the syllabus for the coming week. How do we know what we know? Ipsa scientia potentas est. Knowledge itself is power. Aristotle would say that you can have too much to eat, do too much work, have too much to drink, even have too much recreation. But he would never say that you cannot have too much knowledge. Epistemology is the philosophy of knowledge. And this week we're going to look at three major traditions: Platonic idealism in Plato, Cartesian rationalism in Descartes, and British empiricism in David Hume. The questions for this week relate to your 50-point essay that you need to turn in by Thursday night. Now, ladies, how many of these questions are we going to answer this week? One question, please. What is the underlying epistemology in Plato's allegory of the cave? In this allegory, what happens when someone learns something? You might be surprised what happens and how the other people treat them because they've learned something. Second choice is discourse on the method. In this, Descartes describes how he suspended all judgment based on his senses. Why was this important to him, and what did he conclude from the experiment? And were you convinced by his argument? The third choice is David Hume. How would Hume respond to Descartes' experiment? And according to him, what is the basis for human knowledge? Might enjoy looking at that one. You only have to choose one of those. Now, the selections we have this week to read and reflect on are a very short video on Plato's allegory of the cave, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. If you decide to write on Plato, please also read the beginning of the Republic, Book 7. René Descartes' Discourse on the Method, Part 2, David Hume's An Inquiry Concerning Human Understanding, Sections 2 and 3. Now, several ladies wrote to me this week and said, I've read through these, I've even read through them multiple times. I can't figure it out. What should I do? So, I told them, go into your search engine and type in the word understanding and then Plato's allegory of the cave, or discourse on the method, or inquiry concerning human understanding. They'll give you a whole list of choices there, and you can begin to read. You might even write the word summary here instead of understanding. Summary of Plato's Republic. Whatever. Just so you can have another point of view other than just the author's words to you. Now, the other assignment, and I should have moved this down a little bit, which I'm going to do right now. The other assignment that's due this week is your assignment for Saturday night at 11:59. This is called a presentation, and the idea is to present a philosophical idea developed by one of the philosophers covered in this course. You can develop a PowerPoint, including your recorded narration, or a video. Pivotal to this assignment is that your voice be heard. Now, I will tell you that I prefer the PowerPoint presentation with your voice attached. but you can also do video. It's just not nearly as effective because the PowerPoint allows you to use pictures. This presentation should include biographical information of the philosopher. Number 2, his or her major texts and ideas. And 3, a summary of his or her argument in the assigned text in this course. In other words, if you decide to write this week on Plato's Allegory of the Cave, you don't even necessarily need to read Descartes or David Hume. You might look through all the other offerings. There are 19 choices that you have in this course of pieces that you can read, and you need to make a summary of that philosopher's argument, and of course react to that yourself. And that's due Saturday by 11:59 p.m. That's this Saturday, which is the 24th. That's my calendar over there on the wall. That's why I was looking that way. Now, a lot of people have written to me and said, I don't know how to add audio to my PowerPoint. And I just want to show you this very, very easy way to do that. And I think you can cut and paste this or write it down. If you open your PowerPoint and click on the word that says Insert, that's the third from the left at the top. Then once you've clicked on that, the second icon from the right is Audio. Click on the down arrow right below the word Audio, and then click on the Record Audio button. It's usually a little red button, and you've got it. The audio will be recorded onto that slide, and you might want to stop and start the audio again on the next slide. That provides continuity to your presentation. Lastly, I would say, if you want to write to me and ask me a question or give me some feedback, whatever it is, it's much better if you write to my Gmail account at Baypath rather than putting it in Canvas. The problem with Canvas is it kind of gets lost sometimes. Or you can hoot me, as we talked about last week also. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I have enjoyed so much your writing this week. Looking forward to it again. Hope all is well with you. Thanks now. Bye-bye.